Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 5 of Wilderness Escape. I'm Pastor Brian. I think you all know that by now. But all week long, we've been following the journey of Moses. You know, normally when we have our vacation Bible school down at Valley View Park, at the end of the week, our last day is a celebration. And sometimes we have pizza afterwards. Sometimes we have water games with spray noodles and all of those different things. We do something special to celebrate. And because we're doing Vacation Bible School this way this year, we can't do that together. So I want to challenge you. Maybe today, since it's Friday, maybe you could ask your family if there's something special you could do to celebrate today. Celebrating the completion of something big and something important is a very special and important thing to do. Because it denotes that what happened was special. Vacation Bible School has been some of my most precious memories as pastor here at Trinity Lutheran Church. And I hope you feel the same way. I hope you remember the lessons that you've learned and the friendships that you've made. Vacation Bible School is not just about the lessons that we learn together. Not just about the Bible points, but it's also about the relationships that we have. It's also about how God gathers us all together. And this year, it's been in a very different way than it has been in other years. So hopefully this morning you've already listened to and did the motions to our theme song. The link is on our Facebook page if you haven't. That's God Will Guide Us. And we remember yesterday. Yesterday, Moses taught us about a special night when God saved his people. It was before they even left Egypt. We learned God saves you, so trust God. Remember, God asked the Israelites to mark their relationship with him by the sacrifice of an animal. But the really good thing is we don't have to do that anymore. We understand that Jesus saved all of us. And that's now how we have relationship with God, through Jesus. That's how God saves us. So trust God. Now for our last day together, for our last day, we're going to talk about a special gift that God gave the Israelites. Today we'll learn that God guides us. So trust God. I did that wrong. God guides us. So trust God. Could you do that with me? God guides us. So trust God. And today we're going to hear where God gave Moses and the Israelites a very special gift. A gift that you've probably learned about before. But I want you to do it today in your booklet with your families. I want you to read the story. Because today we're going to talk about the 10 Commandments. All right, you probably know how to do this. But will you do this with me? Will you count to 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 commandments, 10 rules on how we should live. Some of those rules talk about how we relate to God. You shall have no other gods before me. Honor the Lord your God. Some of those commandments tell us how we relate to each other. Honor your father and your mother. Respect them. Don't bear false witness against each other. In other words, don't lie to each other. Don't steal from each other. Don't want what somebody else has. Don't covet it. That's the word for that. Those rules guide us and teach us how God wants us to live. Today, our Bible verse is Psalm chapter 16, verse 7. And it says, I will bless the Lord who guides me. We have a motion for that. Let's do it together. I will bless the Lord who guides me. Let's do that again. I will bless the Lord who guides me. Let's do it one more time. I will bless the Lord who guides me. And we remember, God guides us, so trust God. That portion of Psalm chapter 16 reminds us that God's guidance is a blessing. It's a special part of our relationship with God. Now, I want you to think about this week. What have been some of your favorite parts about Vacation Bible School? How many of you like the songs? How many of you have enjoyed watching your pastor lead you in these videos? And how many of you have enjoyed spending time with your families, learning about God together? I hope you, in some level, I hope you've enjoyed all of those parts. I want to challenge you. Yesterday we talked about God sightings, or God moments, as we talk about them at church here. I would like to challenge you to think about where you have seen God this week. But I want you to keep doing that. Now that we close this week together, I want you to always be on the lookout for where God is active and alive. And sometimes where you've seen God guiding you. Because God guides us, so trust God. So together, you're going to sing a song to close up this week. And that song is going to be, I Will Trust You. That will be linked to our Facebook page. You'll do one more lesson with your families. Thank you very, very much for participating in Vacation Bible School together online here at Trinity Lutheran Church. We'll see you next year at the park. Take care.